Alright, guys, before I get started, I'm going to load in and I have to make sure that that latency issue is taken care of because that is what I was doing because the last stream had an issue. So I'm going to do some stuff real quick. I'm going to make some noise and then I have to step aside. Everything looks really good. That looks really good. Alright, hopefully that issue's fixed. Let me check. What is good, everybody? We're back with DayZ. This game, I always get to, like, once a year I get the itch to play this game, and I'll binge it for like a week straight. I've played countless hours on Xbox. Uh, Last playthrough we logged our 10th hour, so on PC, I guess I should say, on PC, our 10th hour on PC. So there is still some stuff that we don't exactly know because I'm going from console to PC. So there's a little bit of fun in that. Uh, but there's not a significant difference. But you know, I mean, a lot of PC games offer more than console games in general. So I imagine you know what I'm talking about. I am holding my saw. Let me go ahead and get rid of this here. Put that over there. And then I want to say, yeah, I'm not going to take these tablets with me. I mean, I really don't need to take these with me. Why are there only 5 though? I thought I had more than that. I do have more than that. I had 10. So at one point, it wasn't on the live stream yesterday, but when I stopped the live stream, I played for like another half hour or something, and I went and I ended up coming across a person and killed him. So unfortunately, it did not make it on the live stream. Oh, there they are right there. Okay, yeah, let's put these in here. Those are fine right there. I think we'll keep what we have on us. We're good with water, good on drink, good on food. A box of rifled slugs. Honestly, we could probably just open those up here, save ourselves the hassle. And we will put the paper in here for later. Let's go ahead and we will put these up here. Okay, let's see what we got. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have what I need. The sewing kit. Oh man, I should probably take that actually. Yeah, we're gonna put this right up there. Go ahead and put the pop up there too. The gun cleaning kit. Let's see if we need to use it at all. I don't think we do. No, yeah, these are, everything's good. So gun cleaning kit. Go over here for now. I'm so glad I built this improvised shelter. It's came in so handy. So handy, man. Let's see. So a part of me wants to find another backpack because this one is red and it's just like, bam, red, baby. And I feel like I'm just so obvious walking around. I should have carried my other backpack back with me, but I didn't do that. So I'm going to carry it around for now. Hopefully I don't regret that decision until we find another backpack, and then I'll carry that backpack back with me. Switch everything out here and put one of these into storage because I really only want to take this on long trips. You know, I don't really need a big backpack, and especially not one that's practically a target on my back. If I go into third person here, I mean, you know, I could probably be seen quite easily. Just depends. check this house. This is where we're gonna build our base. At least, like, the main part of the base will be here. I tend to build around. More rifled slugs. I mean, should we take them? How many do we have? 10? You could probably only stack 10. Yep. I mean, we'll take them. Flashlight. We have a head torch. Oh, man. Having a flashlight would be useful, though. This is worn. I mean, we kind of do need more rags, but not right now. Because we have a couple of bandages. We got them from the guy that we killed. We got our first kill. It was epic. I was in a police station. Unfortunately, I wasn't recording, but I was in a police station. And I heard footsteps, so I stopped moving. He ran in there. And I think he heard me running around, which is why I did it, because he went completely silent once he ran in and closed the door. And then after, like, me waiting, like, 2 or 3 minutes, at least, he came around the corner and I shot him with the shotgun. So I'm pretty sure he did hear me running around. Oh, shoot. Gotcha. Yeah, excuse me. Sorry. When I think back to it, like, this game came out, I forget the year, man, but it's been a decade or more. I know that for sure. And I've been playing this game since it was pre-release, like, game preview on Xbox. I've been into this game for a very long time, and it's crazy how replayable this game actually is. Even to this day, like, I mean, you might find moments you get bored, especially somebody like myself with the circumstances of playing solo, you know? But there's still just so much in the game you could actually do and start thinking about or doing. I mean, and I really, like I've said in previous videos, we haven't done many videos on DayZ, but the past couple of lives have been DayZ. And I was experiencing latency issues, so the other videos are going to get off the channel probably after I'm done with this one. But the goal today is to find nails. So we're pretty much just going to be checking, like, outhouses, sheds, stuff like that. Looks like there's an outhouse right over there. I guess we'll start on this side. A mag. Get out of here, dude. I mean, there's definitely a better path than the one I'm taking, but I don't care. I don't need food, I don't need water. We simply need nails. We gotta get started on something. I really wish there was a way you could kind of fabricate nails. But for now, until we find nails, we're pretty much going to be just off-grid living. And you can only, like, build up and gain so much from doing that. Dang it. I'm going to have to get rid of these so other stuff spawns. half the time I get hit, it's totally avoidable. Don't really need anything from the houses, but like, sometimes it's hard not to look. Let's go ahead and we'll keep our pistol out for now. It's just a little bit easier to like crouch and walk with, you know. Let's see what this guy has. Not a thing, man. Yeah, there's not a lot of outhouses in this area, but I'll show you guys on the map. It's a little bit easier to show why I picked this place over there. This area. I would love to go through and just kill the zombies, but they respawn, and they respawn too quickly. It's like not worth the effort. I need to look more into like the DayZ zombie spawnings, because if I'm in an area and I kill a zombie, like I would like it to stay moderately zombie free, depending on like the amount of zombies I've killed in the area, right? Looks like somebody's been here. This is another reason. Can I still put on a scarf? I don't think so. To check houses, because you can, like, that was an indication somebody's been in this area. You know what I mean? I mean, it's kind of a safe assumption just to assume somebody's around in general, you know? Which is why, like, what I'm doing right now isn't the best thing, because it keeps you vulnerable longer. It's not that running across or finding a better path or more hidden path. It just means you're vulnerable for not as long, because you still have states of you still have states where pliers. Heck yeah, dude. See, that another indication somebody's been here. We might want to take the pitchfork for farming. We'll just remember it's here. But I also stop, look, listen. I find myself doing that a lot, and that does kind of give you the upper hand, because you're able to use your other senses, or just kind of gather information. Like, you know, if I start moving right now, it's safe to say I'd probably be safe. You know, I've looked, I've stopped, I don't hear anything, I don't see anything. Yeah, we'll take that. We can make a fishing net with that at the least, if we can't start building soon. Just a way to utilize it, because if it takes too long to find nails, we might consider moving base locations. But I think I'd probably would like to build up still where I'm at. Oh man. Some metal sheets, that'd be good too. I think that's pretty much it for this area though. deal with this zombie here. Hopefully that person's no longer around. Human encounters are always tough. Mainly because you have a really good chance of it going south, like the interaction not being a good interaction. And then if it does go south, you're almost guaranteed to draw in at least a couple of zombies, if not other people, depending on how much commotion and maybe where other people are actually located. So it escalates, and it can escalate quickly. And the parts that you can't control, like scenarios like that, can be harder to manage, of course. So I tend to move slow until I know I'm okay. Because, you know, I can hear relatively well right now. Any running going on, I would definitely hear. Gunshots, I would definitely hear. Fighting zombies, I would definitely hear. The only thing going against me right now is the actual sounds of nature. So we check this area. Our search for nails will have to continue. And a new we will eventually also make a fish net, so we need to start looking for nets. Let's go ahead and go up here and kind of unload what we got. Look at the map, figure out our situation, because I already went up the road, which is pretty much north. Suppliers, very handy. Very happy about that. Maybe I should open up that too. Metal wire. We're gonna leave this sewing kit here. And okay, yeah, we're in here. I heard the rain. I want to make sure I was actually in the tent, because I want to use the duct tape instead of the sewing kit. I mean, we're doing so good, and I love reaching moments like this in survival games where it's like, I mean, I don't have to do anything. I got everything I need. You know, it's like, but that's the beauty of games like this, because the next task is for you to decide. We could go look for a car. We could simply just build a fire. We could go grab the pitchfork and build a farm plot. We can continue our search for nails, which is probably what we're going to do. Just because looking for the nails is also how we're just going to come across other stuff. You know, we can, depending on how long this search for nails lasts, we'll probably find everything else that we need. So that's kind of also the mindset behind it. Oh yeah, let's check the map though. That's what I need to do. It's funny, you can't enter it going forward, but you can back into it. You can get into it by crawling too, but so we are here, and more precisely right here. And yesterday we went here and we went here. Both of those places had a good amount of zombies. And it wasn't the easiest to commute through either. So we gotta find. I also went over here. This is like a camping area. So we checked out stuff from there. Let's see, there is a castle right here. Maybe that's what we should do. Yeah, let's go to the castle. We don't exactly have many tasks right now, and a big part of our inventory space is food. So we can dwindle that down some and then continue our search for nails. And we'll go somewhere after going to the castle. Looks like we might end up spending the night. Because it's getting cloudy. Looks like it's getting a little bit later in the afternoon and maybe evening. Oh no, it's raining. Screw that, dude. That's way too far of a walk. You do get less wet being in the forest. That's actually a part of the game. Or at least it was. I remember during one of the updates hearing about that. Was a person going and running through the woods while it was raining, and he got less wet in the woods than he did like in the road. Hang on. I don't think this rain will last long. If it does, we'll go do something. I mean, I have the tetracycline pills, but like I'm not trying to get sick, man. I don't want my clothes to get all wet. I mean, to me that's a part of realistic playing because like right now, what is the best thing that we could be doing with our time with this character? Probably out scavenging for some sort of material or resource. Because, I mean, let's face it, majority of the time in this game is spent gathering resources one way or the other. Or I could do what I think I would do in real life. Well, in this situation, man, you'd get a bit colder, right? It would have cooled down. It's raining. It's going to make you colder. Now, we run the risk of getting sick and or hypothermia, which isn't going to be good for us. And tetracycline might not cure that, right? It just puts us in a scenario where now survival becomes priority like #1 priority. And right now, survival is not #1 priority. Priority #1 is just finding nails. So like, we can choose, well, theoretically and maybe technically, yeah, going out and finding resources item right now, even though it's raining, because we have the tetracycline pills, is a good idea. But everything in my inventory, including everything on me, is going to get soaked. My character will cool down. I'll probably get sick considering the distance we have to actually go. Or I could just keep my character fine and dandy right now. This character's life is pretty long so far. I mean, I think it's up to 12. No. It's got to be like 7 or maybe 8 hours long worth of character life. It'll stop raining soon. Yeah, see, sounds like actually it's about to stop. Sounds like it's about to stop. Sometimes it picks up right at the end just for a minute. I'm gonna say we're good. Let's just get moving. Otherwise, we're just gonna spend all day here like doing nothing. We could probably just scope out this area and wait for somebody, because each time I leave here, when I come back, I notice somebody's been here. Like, because I'll spend time in the cabin, go do something, come back, and then stuff is different in the cabin and obviously or clearly placed or dropped. Could possibly just wait for somebody to show up, because I do really like this spot as a base spot, but it's got like medium traffic, I think. It's got a good amount of foot traffic, I think, that comes through here. And I was kind of worried about that, because on the map, it's like directly in between the airfield and the beach, and it's also next or kind of by a castle. So this looks like a nice, decent spot to just quickly loot, stay out of the way, keep it going. And for that reason, it might be a good spot to build, because that'll be the house. Most people will probably just go through the main road, especially considering the well is right over there. And they probably won't even bother with up there. There's only going to be like, I mean, it's probably like 50% of the people that are going to come through this town will go check that house. And probably 50% who won't. Let's go check this castle. I mean, I feel like my odds of running into somebody are actually pretty good. starting to rain again. Let's get into the woods. And there also might be wolves. Seems like every time. Oh. What the fuck? Hey, you stupid. Come on, game. Cooperate a little bit. Jeez, man. Yeah, let's go to the castle and just let this zombie scratch us to heck, man. Yep, no, that's the best thing to do. Like, he's literally just running under my legs and stuff, man. I don't know what you want me to do with that game. Nope, just destroy everything because you took 2 feet out of your base. Oh, man. Well, that's what I get for playing DayZ. And I'm probably gonna get soaked now. So stupid. I should have just shot his ass. Probably take apart this door. Chest plate. There's our home. And where's gonna be a place to get nails? Freaking nowhere. Maybe we should just go to the airfield. Make our way to the airfield. And just call it, like, good. You know what I mean? Because between here and the airfield, we could probably find what we need. Alright, let's check this out real quick. What does this do? Chest plate. Oh, it does go on his vest. What? Dude, that's sweet. We got, like, armor. I wonder how you repair it. Well, at least we know we could probably come here and get a couple of resources. Barbed wire, metal wire, some wood maybe. Let's see, what's here? Oh, dude, I wish they had nails. Dang. I hear another zombie. I just seen the comments. What's up, Brexit? Oh man, it's not looking too good out there, and I need blood. I mean, we got a plate of armor. That's pretty cool. Probably slows us down a good amount, though. I'm surprised we haven't gotten wet yet. And it's starting to pour. Here we go. Maybe we should go inside of the house. Be a little better. Oh, it's about to start raining. Wasn't that nice? Alright, first order of business. Gotta wring everything out. There's that. I don't know if you can actually wring this out or not. I want to say probably not. Yeah, no. And that will keep us, that'll keep our wet symbol on too. But we will slowly start to warm up by wringing out our clothes. There we go. Put these back on. Yeah, you can't wring out the backpack. There we go. Face mask. Yeah, wet face mask would be terrible, like a soak face mask. Yeah, we're still pretty wet. Let's get a few things repaired. I wonder if this could be repaired. Nope. Ooh. I think that was the only thing that was... Yeah, this is definitely the type of weather you wouldn't go out in. Even in DayZ. I traded my double action for this pump action, as you can see. Did I say double action? The double barrel for the pump action. That's okay though. This is why, like, this is why we have what we have. To be able to persevere through moments like this that might hinder you otherwise. You know what I mean? Because this game's trying to stop you from surviving around every corner. But little does the game know we got what we need. And we got plenty of it. Let's go ahead, we'll put this gun away, and let's go ahead and, I guess we'll drink our pop. Yeah, we'll go ahead and, is this pop? Yeah, it's pristine. I feel like we have a damaged pop in the tent, but, you know, for the sake of not getting more wet, we're just gonna roll with it. One thing that this game does need to do is, like, so many people die of thirst while it's like raining. The game really needs to change that. Like, you gotta be able, you'd be able to not die of thirst if it started raining. You know what I mean? Now, you might not be able to survive on rainwater only. Because rainwater misses, like, those... like the ground minerals, you know, it doesn't get those ground minerals like our natural water does. But it'd still be effective, especially temporarily. Temporarily, it's a great solution. If you'd be able to do it. I mean, honestly, you'd probably only need like a funnel. Put a funnel up in the air, put your mouth at the bottom. You know, it would have been nice to build a fire first, but I don't think it'll actually work. Maybe it would. I leave the matches in here, go get the stuff. I suppose we might want to, but we don't exactly need to. That's the beauty of the game, you know. Kinda want to, don't need to. I appreciate you guys sticking through while we are on our DayZ solo journey. DayZ is definitely one of the most fun games to play, even solo. one of my good friends, me and him played a lot, but that was on console. And any other friend I had that actually was a gamer had console as well. Um, so I just don't have a lot of people that play PC. So we end up doing a lot of things just solo, but it's still a bunch of fun, and that's another reason I do videos because it just makes it even that much more entertaining. Not to mention, I mean, playing games like this, you come across so many moments where it's like, oh man, I wish I recorded that. Server restart in 4 minutes? Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. It won't take long. We'll probably get off in a minute. We'll keep the live on. We'll just keep it as an intermission moment. I'll keep the live going, and uh, within like 5 to 10 minutes, it should be fine. Anytime that's happened, like I've heard stories about people not really being able to get back on for a while, but like, dude, after a server shuts down, within like 5 minutes, I'm able to just get back on. I've never really had any issues. And it looks like it's about to be nighttime. It's storming, so letting it go to intermission is perfectly fine and suitable right now. I don't think it's actually going to interfere with us so much, so we might as well go ahead and do that. Yep, we got 3 minutes left, just so we don't waste any more of our personal stats on not doing nothing. So I will go ahead and I will just pause the live first, and then I'll get off. Well, I won't pause the live. Be right back. BRB. Brexit. I see you, buddy. What's up, man? It was nighttime. It was like about to be nighttime too. It was storming, so the server was shutting down in 3 minutes. I got off. It's definitely been 5 to 8 minutes or so, uh, maybe even 10 minutes. But we'll wait a few more minutes just because it was gonna be nighttime. Uh, we're gonna log in, and it'll probably be dead middle of the night. It might even still be raining, so let's just hold on tight, and we'll log in here real soon. players killed. C1. What you know about that, though? What you know about that? One player killed. But the C time survived. This character is only 10 hours long, so one character killed in 10 hours. And I've killed one shy away from 60 infected. I mean, yeah, I shot the guy at about 7 meters distance. It was probably shorter than that. Like, I mean, that's probably right, but like, it was like shooting somebody in the next room over type of thing. Like, I feel like that just makes it seem slightly farther than what it actually was, but that's cool. Not a far shot at all. It was with a shotgun, you know. But I like how it just keeps track like that. I forget if console did that or not. It probably did, but I didn't pay attention. Let's see what we got. No, but it is storming. Good golly. Well, you know, we do need rags. Or, yeah. Oh, they are called rags. What was I thinking they were called? So let's grab our machete. Craft rags. Hopefully it doesn't damage them and it stays worn. Let's see. Worn. Okay, good. Good. And maybe, considering it's still raining, maybe we should build a fire. Because like some of the stuff you can't wring out is still soaked, and everything else on me is damp still. These are damp and no longer disinfected. Oh boy, that ain't good, man. That is not good. Disinfect. Now, because they're damp, I'm not sure if that's why the disinfect went away. Oh, see, now it just says disinfected. It doesn't even say damp. I'm not sure, so I guess we'll leave those rags in here for now and not put them in our bag or anything damp. Yeah, we should probably build a fire. Man, the machete's badly damaged. Can I repair it with that? No. Of course not. I mean, that wouldn't be the way, obviously, in real life, but, like, shoot. Yeah, let's go build a fire. Gather firewood. Hopefully we get a small stick with it too. Or a short, or a long stick. So 2. Dude, takes up a lot of space. Perfect. Oh man, I need bark. use a rag. We don't want to sacrifice one of those. So let's break this apart. And we'll leave one for the hand drill kit. Or actually, let's see if these matches work. There's a chance they don't because they're damp and my gloves are soaked. Yeah, see, it's not even giving me the option. Hang on. Dude, here, let's also stick these out. Okay. Let's go get a hand drill kit. Rather go make one. Let's leave this stick in here. And let's put that there. That's good. Get inside, get inside, get inside. Alright, get this bark out of here. Okay. Let's get our gloves damped first. I feel silly trying to do this with wet gloves. Wow. That is how the cookie crumbles. Well, I suppose we'll probably stick to the same spot depending on where it actually spawns. Okay. So we don't have a map again. Because I never downloaded it on my phone. But, you know, we're by the beach. Maybe I will check over there. It's raining, so zombies will hear us less. Looks like a base. Interesting. Shoot. Get some, zombie. Baseball bat? Sure. And let's put it away. Perfect. Let's eat that. Oh, what just happened? Well, let's eat it. In this situation, when it's raining so much, one of the few ways you're going to be able to stay alive is by intermittently going out. Let's just get this guy. Maybe he'll have food. There's a helmet, which might be useful for now. And it's pristine. I mean, it's white, but that's okay. Raincoat. Oh, dude, yeah. And let's wring out our shirt real quick. Well, I don't want to put on the raincoat with wet clothes underneath. The pants is kind of whatever. And I don't know if it would affect it or not. They might have thought about it. But if the shirt's damp, I would feel better about it. Just me. You know. Let's put this bad boy on. Oh yeah, duh. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. I'm an idiot. Oh man, it sucks being a fresh spawn. That guy got such an easy shot. See, the thing is, you guys, what you guys didn't see is I was completely distracted, and I was distracted for good reason. And the irony of this situation blows my mind. I'm not saying what it was right now. I'm not gonna say what it is aloud. But like, just know it was for good reason, and you know, it is what it is. My eyes were diverted elsewhere, and and in that moment, I got shot in the back of the head. So it could have happened either way, honestly. Let's put this bat away real quick because I think. Well, this is an M-Lock 91 AC. I don't have those bullets. I got 380. Yep. Motorcycle helmet? Nah. A saw? Ooh, man, we don't have the space though. Oh, man. I'm not gonna do anything about it. It's starting to rain less. Man. Zombie, 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 zombie. Well, maybe if we see what town we're in, maybe we can figure out where we're actually at. Uh, 12 gauge? I mean, yeah, I guess. Another bat. Shoot. Should we just... Hello? Hello, is somebody here? All I have is a bat and I'll put it away. Just looking for the basics. Hello? See you later, Rexit. Have a good one, buddy. Yeah, I mean, if I was that guy, I probably would consider it a win. Like, yeah. Because I've totally done that before. But, I mean, not when somebody was actually talking to me. Um, but I get it. But also, let's be clear. Um, I, uh, I was unarmed. Walking around upstairs blindsided. It is what it is. That's just how people play the game sometimes. I mean, me coming from console, like console, that's pretty much the only way you can play. We're not gonna hang out in this town. We're gonna go a town over. 'Cause I can at least build up there and know where I'm at. Maybe we'll find a boat right here and get there a little bit quicker. Maybe. Maybe. No, no spark plug. It's okay. At least it's not raining now. Ooh, a radiator. This is how we're gonna get back at the people. We're gonna sabotage. We're gonna sabotage hardcore now. Nobody is gonna get anything. Yeah, you like that? Huh, guy who just killed me? You like that? Yeah, you're never getting it. Alright, let's get some stuff. Motorbike helmet? Nah. Actually. Okay. That didn't look like it hurt, so we're good. I don't typically sprint, but when you're a fresh spawn and there's not really zombies, like, dude, you got nothing to lose. Like, you gotta get it moving, you know? I mean, somebody can kill me just like before, you can kill me if you want, but, like, what are you really getting? Aside from, I guess you got to kill somebody. I mean, should we? I don't know, let's eat this, though. Oh, man, it's probably better than red, though. Oh, well. We're gonna stay on the beach. It's probably just a smarter thing to do. Yeah, I thought I was gonna make a friend, but that didn't happen. Not a cola. Sweet. I'd take that. And as a freshie, if you spawn on the beach, you might as well take the beach for a minute, unless you know, like, kind of where you're at or where to go. I know where I'm at if I go over here. Because I actually built over here before. That's why. Like, I mean, I know where I'm at right here too, obviously, but like, I know more going from this direction, especially if I can get my hands on a map. I mean, I'm just playing it semi-realistically. I could just download the app onto my phone, the iSurvive app, which I've used plenty of times. Countless times. Just doing it a little bit different, you know what I mean? And I'm not a hardcore person into DayZ, like I don't know the ins and outs of everything on the map. Yo, this car almost looks functional, you know what I mean? But, duct tape, I should have taken that other shirt. So there's usually closing these little gas stations a lot. Yeah, see. Jeans. 12, 12. Not worth it. A hat. And it's orange. Sure. 10 round MK2 mag. Okay. Getting a little somewhere, man. Getting a little somewhere. We'll keep going this way. And we gotta go past these farms. Let's go back down to the beach. This might also be our like best way for food. And I guess if we have to, we will try to fish to get food if we need to. But we're really not going to know if we need to do that until we hit red food. And honestly, if we just kind of stick under these small trees, we'll probably find food. Pretty sure the town we were in before was probably that way. Opposite of where I'm going. But we should be able to get to where we want to build from over here. And honestly, we'll probably find nails here because that's one reason I chose this spot before is it just kept giving me everything I needed. There was no reason to leave. And if I could actually secure it, you know, even better. I mean, do we want that? Nah. The good thing is that guy is still going to have no idea that improvised shelter's in the back, you know? So I'll still have some stuff and some food. But we got to get there. And most base locations you choose, whether it's an improvised shelter, a tent, 4 walls in a cave, like no matter what it is, it's eventually going to be found. It's not a matter of if, really just when. Same thing with dying in the game. That character lasted 10 hours. That's pretty good. I mean, I was kind of just out and about running around. Like I let my guard down, I guess. That's more my fault than it is like the situation itself, I guess. Oh yeah, dude. Give me this. Ooh, a fishing pole. Yes. Now this can't go up here. Why not? Oh, and it has a jig. Well, that's not cool at all, man. Let's go over here. continue to where I'm talking about. Everybody will know the exact house as soon as we get there. Dude, I can't believe I got popped like that, though, dude. I think that's the first time I've... Actually, no. It's at least... It's happened 2 other times at least, but I feel like few. Like, there was one time I just walk outside of this door, stand there for 2 seconds, and die. Because I got shot in the head somehow from somewhere, you know. That's definitely happened at least once. There's a couple of decent spots right there too before we get over there. The house is right over there. And honestly, it's not a good place to build. Way too much traffic. Because you get top tier people that'll come this way, or who might be closer over here, and you'll get freshies. And so you get the freshies, you get top tier people, and you get people who like remember and they come back, because it's a very it's a very easy spot to remember if you like know the map. You'll see when I get there. It's the green mustache house, but we're gonna check this stuff first. Gotta do it. Yeah, we don't have any weapons, so no sense in being cautious. Shoes. Ooh, a beanie. That might be better than this hat, honestly. Let's take away some of the color. And that's about it over here. Sometimes this is a good spot, but any person I've actually ran into over here was at this house. Somebody tried some gardening. Should I just say something? Hello? I don't have anything, I'm just making myself known. What am I holding in my hand? Oh, fishing rod. That probably looks like a gun. Got an itch. There we go. Not a dang old thing, man. Ooh. I'll take that, sure. I mean, it'll keep us alive, you know. Nothing to necessarily celebrate, but it'll keep us alive. That's cool. Alright, let's get on to over here. One reason I did like this spot, though, is because you just have a good view of the little town that you're in. There's also a well here. I know the route for the outhouses and stuff like that, like the back of my hand. That's the house right there. Yep, that's the one. There should be. That's mine right there. Garden lime. We will check in the house just because we're here, but we're gonna do like outhouses and stuff like that after. And we're gonna probably have to keep it quiet. Ooh. Yeah, might as well drink this. Thought I heard footsteps, but they were my footsteps. Yeah, I know this little town like really good, so let's go ahead and take a few bites and we'll just leave this here too, and we'll come back to this spot. Let's start to get our food up there. Let's not let it get too low. And we also don't want the stomach symbol to pop up. So you can't eat too much of the strawberry jam for whatever reason. I'm not sure what it is. But I'm pretty sure, like, if you cook it or something like that, you don't get it. I don't know. Anytime I ever ate a whole thing of strawberry jam, it always gave me the symbol, stomach symbol. Alright, let's check this greenhouse. Let's try and stay a little bit more quiet and stuff. Now, there are a good amount of zombies in this town, but the route I'm taking avoids a lot of the internal, focuses on the outside. Barbed wire. We'll have to remember that's there. Just don't need it right now. If I had pliers, I would make metal wire and use it for either a gate or making a fishnet. Don't be looking over here. Dude, we need nails. I mean, I've gone a considerable amount of time now without finding nails. You're talking probably on like the 10-hour mark. Not all in one go, of course not. Sewing kit. I really don't want to take it. I want nails, dude. And one thing is, I've been in this town long enough before, like, I know for sure I can get some nails here. Honestly, I might just stay here until I get nails and then go to the new base spot. Thought I heard something. Yeah, I guess we'll go check over there too. And then I'll do the typical route I was doing before. Over here, you're relatively safe. It's more in there that you're not. And this is a good spot too, because from here, you get a good angle down that main road. Another radiator. Can't throw very far, I guess. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Well, I guess it's in our hands for now. I don't really want to use it as a melee weapon, but another one? Dude, we're hitting the jackpot on cokes. Actually, I think that's the ammo I need. Oh wait, I don't have that gun anymore. Forgot our new character has already died. I really like this little town. It's probably a good place to start. I feel like this one always has that darn light in there. Another dang old radiator, dude. Yeah, we gotta do something about that. So what we're gonna do. We threw better without even, like, giving it extra effort. Alright, we're still freshy, and so we do gotta look for some stuff. A knife. This shirt will be better than that one, though. We can get rid of this glow stick, actually. Sometimes I use it to, like, distract zombies. That's about it. So we don't really need to do that. Oh, why did it turn the bandage sideways? Dang it. Oh well. There we go. Glad it's not raining anymore. Don't have to deal with that, actually. Usually these trees, yeah. Wait. There we go. I mean, you're kind of down low. I'm kind of just running across, but kind of down low right here. There's a lot of visibility blocked from over there where the actual little town is. You know? Oh, so you are still, like, moderately hidden. Gas can. Dude, I'm still, like, looking for nails. Is this a weapon? Does this not go over here either? Oh, dude, we left behind the axe and the fishing pole. Yeah, we left the fishing pole at the base. Shoot. I mean, I almost don't even care. Let's just check this house. Let's, we'll use the sewing kit first, and we'll use it on this sweater. And we'll take the sweater. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Okay. I mean, maybe we should contemplate just doing off-grid for now. Making some rope, making some fishing poles, getting some bait, making some knives. Make our way back to our base, which is technically already off-grid, because it's just a tent. There's quite a few outhouses in this area. That's one reason I'm kind of happy to be here. This is usually the tricky spot. Because this is where some of the zombies tend to cross paths. Looks like we might have ourselves a backpack, y'all. Oh, snap. Like, I thought it running was a person. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Who else wants some? Give me your bag. Because that's what I wanted. Perfect. Sneaky, sneaky. Yeah, the zombie running up, I was thinking like a person's running up the way that it was. The way it sounded. Just like started looking, panicking. Like, what? Man, maybe we should go find our other stuff. Yeah, we'll spend like one night in this town, like one day. See what we can do. Maybe long enough for things to respawn and like go out, come back. I don't know, but it won't be long. I'm not gonna stay here too long. I don't want to build here. We just really need nails for our base. Little flag. Must be a lot of zombies out there. Like I hear like 3 or 4 different zombies, I feel like. Dang man, nothing in here really? Just a flag? Oh wait. Ooh. Little candy bar. See? That's what I'm talking about. You can easily miss stuff like that. Another sewing kit? Yeah, I'm not gonna take it. We will let somebody get that. That's fine. When I can do something else, then we'll do something about it, you know. But we gotta get ourselves back to a, you know, a basic good point. Looks like we're getting there, we got this bottle of water. Let's go ahead and empty it. And we'll fill up at the well. That's, we're pretty close to. Yeah, let's go look upstairs. Ooh, shotgun shells? Oh yeah, duct tape. This is looking out. Greenhouse. Yeah, pretty much the path I just took. You could take that path almost every time with very little interruption. But this town can have a good amount of zombies where you can become overwhelmed. Ooh, they got a bag. Let's check in here first. Just let the zombies. Gloves. Do I have gloves? Nope. Good. Nice. The well's right over there, so we're gonna like look for a second without doing so much moving. There's a lot of zombies. I'm not really particularly trying to fight all of them. We might not be able to do that. I mean, I didn't pick up any weapon yet. You know, I had a couple, but I left them. out of the whole. This is the sketchiest area out of the whole thing. I mean, at least I got my water filled. It only costed one bandage. Alright, let's see. I can hear a zombie walking. Let's pick up this light and get rid of it. There's the zombie. Let's get this one. That's what I'm talking about, girl. There you go. They just had another bag. A lot of these trees will bear fruit too. Let's go ahead and check this house. I don't think I did. Actually, I might have. Oh, no. Yeah, we'll take that for sure, dude. Alright. So other than, like, a good handful of houses, this place is scavenged. And we didn't find any nails, and typically this is a good place for me to find nails. So I guess let's go inside. And it's about to be nighttime, man. That's okay. We got food, water, shelter. Oh. More shotgun ammo. And yeah, we're in a good, for a fresh spawn, man, we're in a good spot right now. We're good. Ooh. A pristine jacket? Heck yeah, man. Love it. And see, you get a good view right here. You're almost able to see the well. But if anybody goes into that house, you're able to see really clearly. If anybody goes into there, you got a decent shot. Same there. Decent shot. And anybody coming into the town, you got a decent shot. Or out, I suppose. And you get a decent look of the back, but because it's a hill, you don't have really far range of seeing. Let's see. Man, we really need some nails. We'll probably come back here. Man, I keep wanting to look at my map, but I don't have one. We're just gonna swing it wide. Actually, let's go out to the front where the main strip is. Then we'll go to those houses over there. Sometimes those are easy to access. It's getting dark though. let's at least go look over here. I can see something we could check right now, you know. Even if it got dark, we could do it. Very little complications. Come on, give me something good. Give me something I need. Tri-sack. Another tri-sack. Dude, zombie, you gotta learn to be quiet, man. So loud. So, start over here. Another sewing kit. Oh, there he is. Christine. Okay. For some reason I get the crouch button and the sprint button mixed up. Dude, will you just go down? Swing if you're gonna swing, bro. You wanna do it every time I'm swinging? Yeah, there you go. Friggin' zombie, dude. Like, do your thing, man. There we go. And this hatchet's in even better condition. Oh, it went right there. Perfect. Put it there for now. Jump over the fence, lady. Oh, stamina. I don't have stamina. What an excuse. Nice. I mean, I guess we'll take it just because we don't have a gun yet. Who knows what gun we're gonna get. Another sewn kit, but this one's like really good condition. Yeah, we'll take that one. Another plastic bottle. Duct tape. It's pristine. Okay. What is that? These are weird plants. Oh, a little burner. No nails. Dang. It's probably all we'll be able to get to without going crazy far. Hang on. Oh yeah, there was a dry sack. You know what? I wonder if we should risk it and see if anybody put any storage bins down here. Let's do that. We gotta take off our clothes though. Hang on. Can you not go underwater? Am I tripping? I guess you can't go underwater. Well, that's a bummer. Perfect. guess we go check over here too. We're gonna use the hatchet right now. Battery, and it's pristine. Yeah, we'll take it. I got some wood. Not a thing, man, not a thing. Dude, I can't believe 2 of our characters died. Such a tragedy, and our one was doing so well. We are gonna go back to that same location to build. We have to. That's gonna be my spot, man. But I think I'm gonna get off for now. It's gonna be nighttime real soon. No sense in going to like the next city over or anything. It'll be dark by the time we get there, and there's just not a lot of playing stuff and roaming around I do at nighttime. So instead of having a boring stream for like a half hour and then not playing very long after that point, we'll just go ahead and end it now. I do appreciate all of you guys taking the time and taking the time to engage and watch a stream and all of that good fun stuff. It's always fun for me to do lives. I actually like lives a little bit more than recording and editing and stuff, but that has its own pros and cons. Uh, but until next time, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you like survival games, make sure you tune in to some of the other games and videos that we also have. Uh, and until next time, game on.